Hello?
Yeah, Lacey?
Yes,
Lacey, hi. This is Joe with Sterling Credit Group. How are you doing today?
I am doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Hey, listen, Billy asked me to give you a call, your loan officer. He said you're buying a new home, but you need a little help with your credit.
That is very true.
Well, congratulations. I'm super excited for you. Now,
Thank you.
so, of course, I think Billy told you a little bit about our company, but what I want to do before we dive into what's going on with your credit is tell you a little bit about our company, our track record, and then what makes us different. Because I think those are some important topics to cover, if that's okay with you.
Yes,
Okay,
that
awesome.
is perfect.
Thank you. Well, so as of March 1st, we've just celebrated 20 years in business. We've taken care of a little over 90,000 clients since that time.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. We're pretty excited. We've taken care of movie stars, professional athletes, bank presidents, and an everyday person that just is trying to buy a house, refinance their car. Everyone has a different reason why they're trying to improve their credit score. But it's been 20 years and 90,000 clients. And the only other company that was around back when we opened our doors was Lexington Law. Have you ever heard of those guys?
Yeah.
Hey, why are you laughing? Is some people have been working with? Have you worked with Lexington Law before?
Yes, I did, and they really didn't do very much.
Oh yeah, and you know what? That's funny you say that because that's pretty much that's the common trend. Lexington Law spends a lot of, and not speaking bad about them or anything, but they spend a lot of money on advertisement and things like that. Most of our clients come from mortgage companies, dealerships, and people that trust us because there's a couple of things that folks should be asked. What questions they should be asking? Are you licensed and bonded with the Attorney General? Which, by the way, we are.
Awesome.
We're red flag compliant with the Federal Trade Commission. And just to kind of explain what those two things mean is if a credit repair company is licensed and bonded and they don't do what they said they're going to do, and you call them up and they hang up on you like, well, we're not going to give you your money back, you can just call the Attorney General. The Attorney General will call them, and if they hang up on the Attorney General as well, they'll just pull the money out of the bond and give you the money back. So that's the importance of having working with a company that's licensed and bonded. The other thing
Wow.
is red flag compliant with the Federal Trade Commission means that all our websites are safe, all our emails are safe. So it's something that we pride ourselves upon. And we also pride ourselves on our customer service. And when you call our customer service, you're not going to get an automated system. There's actually people that answer the phone call. So the 20 years that we've been in business and the 90,000 clients that we've taken care of, our results are a lot different. Now, here's the thing, Lacey. You're not going to be a 740 score by next Tuesday. It's just not going to happen. So we're going to tell you exactly how it works. We're going to tell you the truth. We're not going to sugarcoat it. If our clients that do their part and we do our part get cleaned up because they want to get cleaned up. So we're going to walk you through every step that you need to take in order to do that. Now, the first thing I'll tell you is that we do business very different. Most credit repair companies out there, what they do is they go online to Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, and they click on what we like to call an easy button, and all that is they click on dispute. By the way, you can do that yourself without having to pay anybody to do that, and you're going to get the exact same results. Now, the question is, what are the results if I go with different companies? What's the results if I do it myself, write letters, negotiate with the collection companies? What are the results when I do that? You're going to find that you're going to be able to remove about 40 to 50% of things off your credit. And you're going to also notice that about almost 20 to 30% of those things are going to come back on your credit. So the real number is about 20 to 25%. And listen, I'm not discounting that. That will help your credit. We, on the other hand, will get 85 to 95% of things off your credit. We do get 100% most of the time, but we just can't guarantee that. So what we noticed in the 20 years that we've been doing business is that we're able to remove about 85 to 95% of those things off your credit. And we average raising people's credit score anywhere between, 100, 120 points, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, and sometimes a lot more, just depending. We will coach you on how to maximize because every single person is different. Their algorithms are different. So we'll help you maximize how to maximize your credit score and get to where you're trying to get. So 85 to 95% is our average in the 20 years that we've been in business. Your job, really, the only thing that you're going to have to do is keep an eye on the mail, and every 36 days, make sure to be looking at your mailbox and opening every piece of mail. They like to send the reports that we need, because we don't go online at all. We don't go online and just click on a button. We order a specific report. It comes to you in the mail, and your job's just going to be to open up every piece of mail and make sure to send us anything that has to do with Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. We're looking for reports. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We order a specific report. It's not the one that you get online. What we order has everything, every variation of name, old phone numbers, old addresses, old jobs you've worked at. So that is what we look for. So once we get those reports in, you'll send those reports to our corporate office. You can email them, you can scan them and email them, you can put them in the mail, or you can fax them to us, whichever one is easier for you. Now, once we get them, we're gonna spend about an hour and a half with every report. We're gonna go find every violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. There's certain things that we do, because we've been doing it for so long, that we do to be able to remove those things. So every 36 days, you're gonna get what we like to call our report card. And what that means, you'll get those reports in the mail. You're going to get them back. It's going to say Bank of America deleted, Wells Fargo's deleted, bankruptcy deleted. Anything that says deleted on their report is gone forever. Everything that says verified, we just got to go find a different strategy to be able to remove that. We keep doing that. Now, every time that we do that, by the way, it's called a pass-through. So our average customer is able to go buy whatever they want within 3 to 5 passes through. That doesn't mean that you're going to be totally cleaned up. That just means that you're in a position to go and buy your house or refinance, things like that, from a credit standpoint. Of course, there's still other variations like debt to income and things like that. But the average customer was able to go buy whatever they wanted within 3 to 5 passes through. Now, the other thing that we differ is because most credit repair companies are going to go after 1 or 2 things every month, because their entire goal is to stretch this out as long as you can. You said you were with Lexington Law, so you probably ran into that. They're going after 1 or 2 things. We're going to go after everything day one. All right. Now, the other thing is that in the 20 years that we've been doing business, most credit repair companies don't come with a 1-day guarantee. We come with a 7-year guarantee that if anything ever comes back on your credit, just give us a call, and we're going to go ahead and work on removing it again for free. And that hasn't happened in over 19 and a half years. I know that's a lot of information to take, but before we dive into what's going on in your credit, do you have any questions about what I just covered?
Well, how long is the program? How long does it take?
So we only charge for 6 months, and then we give you 6 months free. As far as how long it takes for you to be totally cleaned up, again, the average is 3 to 5 passes through. And like I was saying, it's every 36 days is a pass through. Now, if let's say you got your reports and you left those reports on your coffee table and you didn't send them to us for another 2 weeks, then now instead of 36 days, now we're into almost the 60 days or 52 days. So really, it's going to depend on you, and it's going to depend on the bureaus and what kind of mood they're in, because we still have to consider the human factor of somebody looking at these reports and removing it off your credit. So there's a lot of variation. But the average is 3 to 5 passes through. So that's why we only charge for 6 months, because typically somebody's able to go purchase something within 3 to 5 passes through. But if you're totally cleaned up and something comes back on your credit, or you missed a payment 8 months down the road, then just give us a call and we'll go on and work on it for free.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And the other question is how much is it?
Okay, that's a great question. Hey, so we are the least expensive out there. It's only $79 to get started, and then it's $120 a month for 6 months, and then we give you 6 months free. You can also break that down into biweekly payments, so $60 every 2 weeks. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't get paid until next week.
Until next week? Hey, no problem. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and send you an email, and then when we hang up, if you can text me the best email to send it to you, click on it. It's gonna give you the information we just covered, and as far as the pricing and everything else, you click on that link. It takes you to our corporate website. And again, we are red flag compliant, so that website is secure. There's 2 pages on there. The first page is going to ask you for general information. The second page is going to ask you for payment schedule. Now, when you put your payment schedule in there, it's not tied to a bank account, so it's not automatically going to pull your money. That's just for informational purposes. So our corporate office will get that information. They will call you, they'll verify, and then they'll pull. So let's say that you don't get paid till next week, then you can go ahead and sign up today. Let us start working on your credit, start ordering the reports and everything else, and we don't pull the $79 until you put, let's say you said 2 weeks from now, then we're going to go ahead and pull the $79 2 weeks from now, but we can start working on your credit today. Pretty awesome, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, that is awesome.
Okay. So do you want to tell me a little bit about what's going on in your credit?
Yeah, I've got a repossession and some collections and a broken lease.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's in the 20 years that we've been doing business, there's nothing that we've seen on a credit report that we can't remove. Again, we can't guarantee 100%, but we will, we are the best in the business, and once we start working on that, we'll figure out how we need to go about it. But again, in the 20 years that we've been doing business, 85 to 95% of those things we can remove off your credit, which is going to put you in a good position.
Awesome.
So if you would, I'm gonna go ahead when we hang up. If you can text me the best email to send that information to you.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm super excited for you, Lacey, and I'm gonna go ahead and get back with your loan officer. Let him know we talked. Give him an update, and then between yourself and your loan officer and our corporation, we're gonna walk you through every step. Remember, it's not a magic trip. You'll need to do your part. Make sure to keep an eye on that mailbox. If you have any questions, make sure to give me a call. Give our corporation a call. We have the best customer service out there. Okay.
Okay. Sounds great.
All right. You have a great evening. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. You as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hello?